Amen. Shalom.
Shalom.
To the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this 100% truth.
God.
Salutations unto the 144,000 doing the work of the Lord in all truth, honor, and sincerity, and shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children who believe in this word being taught unto them. It's your brother Amna wa Allah.
And the brother Ratazar Racha, Halawaya.
God, and we're back at you with another lesson entitled "The Lord is a Just Power, Man." All right, there ain't no unrighteousness with the Lord, man. You know, and this is the thing is like, because people don't really understand how the Heavenly Father works, a lot of the time they think He's just pure wicked, He's pure evil. Like the heathen might justify their opinion with, oh, but why would a loving God want to destroy the world by way of nuclear destruction and laser beams coming out of a chariot? Well, that's because the world is in wickedness, man. Look at it, like you could go, here it is, right? You're sending children to school and you're teaching them that, oh, they can identify as a shoelace, as a calculator, as the opposite gender window. You know, I gotta be careful the words I use, right? You know, like that's straight wickedness, man. Here it is, you live in a society where you turn on the radio, put a bit of capital extra on or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they're singing songs about committing adultery, man. Stabbing and killing each other, selling drugs, destroying their communities. Oh, but why would the God want to destroy this world? Well, have a look and see the situation around you, man. Like, what just power would want to just let this thing go on, man? That really goes to show that you're of your father the devil, man. If you're down with the nonsense that goes on in this world, then that really goes to show that you're down with Esau, man. You're down with what Satan has to put on the plate for you, man. You know, you have
Zephaniah 3 and 5.
Baba Kashar.
God.
You know, the Lord is just, man.
Alright, so this is Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
Right, the unjust knoweth no shame, man. You know, like us being in this truth, you get to a certain level of spirituality to where it's like, when you're going through certain situations in your life, or certain things happen in your life, you start to introspect. You start to be like, oh, okay, well, hold on a minute. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm going through these particular situations in my life because of something I'm doing.
God.
You start to, you hold yourself accountable for your actions, man. But you see, like, these niggas out here in the world, man, a nigga will get shot, a nigga will get stabbed, and he might make it. But because he made it, he gets proud.
Yeah.
And doesn't recognize that, wait, hold on a minute. Maybe that was judgment from the Lord, man. Maybe I need to get my ass in check. Bring out Isaiah 55, start verse 6, Baba Kashar.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I need to do some introspecting, some soul searching, and understand why I'm in this predicament, man. But as it finishes off in Zephaniah 3 and 5, it says, what? The unjust knoweth no shame, man. They just be going through it and, oh, life, or, you know, as the world paint, oh, it's just a coincidence. So, no, man. Everything happens for a reason, man.
Got a quick precept before.
Bring it out, man.
This is Proverbs 28 verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, understand all things.
Break it down.
Because evil men, we know that there's no wisdom in wickedness as well. It means that, of course, with the way they carnally process things, they don't really understand the spiritual things. For instance, such as a baby dying, they don't see that will be judgment. Because for us of whom are in this truth as well, we know that, of course, that is judgment, because we know that through faith as well, that reincarnation, that's how that baby got there. Well, obviously in this current time, in their past life, they would have done something which resulted in that baby's death. Because we understand that Hence why we know that it's the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. But evil men, because of the fact that they're vain in wisdom, which is the correct wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, that's why they don't understand judgment. So that's essentially what it means.
Come on, man. And I'm just trying to look up a scripture to back up your point, man. Yeah, this is bear with me a second. Because you mentioned how wicked men, they don't really understand spiritual things, man. Alright, so this is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, and I'll start at verse 12, and it reads, "Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High." So you see, those of us that are in this truth, we're operating in a completely different spirit to those that are in the world, man. That's why we understand judgment. We understand even like when certain things be happening in our lives, you know, sometimes we kind of just sit there, you know what, man, I deserved it, you know. But guys that are just, you know, accustomed to the flesh, they get in that, oh, why me spirit? Oh, bad things are always happening to me. I'm lucky, I'm just unfortunate. Well, hold on a minute. Why don't you take a step back and do some introspecting, man, and see why maybe this is happening. All right, but let's read on. There's a few more verses, man. Verse 13, which things also we speak. Or do you have a point you want to bring out or something?
No, I was just holding as if.
Let me just finish this off. Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual, right? But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. All right, so the natural man is not privy unto the spiritual understanding of things, like how those who follow after Yahweh Hashem Yahshua in truth and sincerity are, man. That's why, like, hey, I did a video this morning, and you know, I was late going to work because I was caught in some traffic to come and find out that I don't know, either he got knocked off his bike or he fell off his bike. But when I drove past that excuse me, when I drove past that individual, man, he was laid out on the floor through. He was through, man. But you see, and I even went into it in my video, he doesn't know that happened to him based off something he'd done. And whether it be in this life, shit, he could have done something yesterday. He could have done something 10 minutes ago. And the Most High, like, I'm going to judge your ass, man. I'm going to make you fall off your back. I'm going to get you hit by a car, and you're going to lay on that floor. You're not going to know if you're going to see tomorrow, man. All right? But that is just, you know, oh, man. Hey, man, because the scriptures are starting to flow, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Oh, have you got something you want to bring out?
Yeah.
Bring it up, man. Bring it up.
See the right verse.
Yo, man. It'll be funny if it's the same preset I'm thinking of, man. You know? But there's no wickedness with the Most High, man. You know? Whilst you're looking for your preset, I'm gonna bring this up. This is Job chapter 4 and 7. It says, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?" Right? So when you see a man die, like, you know, you had Fat Man Scoop, he died. Recently you had Rich Homie Quan, he died. All right, amongst many other people that have died, but those are just some you know, what would be considered well-known names that have died. They were wicked ass niggas, man. Was they teaching the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua? No. Was they calling on the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua? Were they waking up the nation of Israel? Were they serving Esau Edom? Yes. So when you see that, what, Fat Man Scoop, he dies on stage, and Rich Homie Quan, however he died, is that justified? Yes. Yes. The Lord is a just power, man. That's what we have to understand about Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Everything that we go through in our lives, we deserve. And really, the Lord is having mercy on us, man, because some of us we've all committed sin. Some committed sins worthy unto death. So really, we're getting judged less than we should be judged, But that's still not an excuse to just use this truth as a cloak of maliciousness, man. Bring out your point of your precept.
Come on, this is Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. Then I'll read up to verse 16. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past. So of course, when a person does get judgment in this lifetime, which we're going to get into in the next verse, when they do get judgment in this lifetime as well, that's the Most High requiring them to receive a punishment for what they did in their past lives. You know, sometimes, of course, the wickedness they even did in the current life, they'll get judgment quickly, man. But of course, you know, as the scriptures say, because judgment is not sent speedily, that's why.
Oh yeah, I got that. You know what? I just get into that precept. Then another precept came to mind.
Cool. Well, let me read verse 16 as well. It says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. And yeah, there's a lot of wickedness, man. That's where, because, you know, people sin, which iniquity really is wickedness upon wickedness, really. So, of course, because of that wickedness executed in all the past lives, eventually someone's going to have to pay up. And that person's spirit pays up for what they did in their past life, or even in that current life as well.
That's right, man.
Go on.
Babu Kushar, can you hold...
Yeah.
Damn, my mind just went blank, man. Damn, Salakia.
So it went from a judgment executed speedily, and then I don't know if you...
Babu Kushar, hold Isaiah 59 and verse 15, right? And I'm going to bring out the judgment speedily. This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, right? It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So you see, guys in the world, they walk around like, well, I've done this wickedness 99 times. Surely the 100th time won't hurt. And then guess what? They do it 100 times. And on that 100th time is when the Lord deems it fit for that person to receive their judgment. That's why you got Esau, Edom, walking the earth all proud, man.
Yeah.
All right, because in Esau, Edom's, man, he's done all this wickedness, right? So, you know, as it says in what's that, Psalms 50, they thought the Most High was all together with him, man. All right, because Esau, Edom ain't been judged for his wicked doings, man. But he doesn't know that the Most High is basically building up a tab on him. And then when the bill gets slid on the table for Esau, Edom, he's going to look at that like, What did his forefather Cain say in Genesis 4 and 13? My judgment is greater than I can bear. Well, guess what, buddy? You're going to have to deal with it. Because it was manifest destiny when we went on them slave ships. When we was, you know, stuffed in the ships like sardines, pissing and shitting on each other.
Yeah.
You know, some of us jumping overboard because we thought we'd rather die, man.
Frustration.
Than you know what I'm saying, man? But somehow, and we went through that because we disobeyed the Lord, man. And we're the apple of his eye, and look what he did to us. But somehow, you know, the vessels that he's created unto dishonor and the Most High hates. Romans 9 and 13, for Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. But somehow, the nation of people which the Heavenly Father hates, you're somehow just going to be made exempt from judgment, man. Like, where's the justness in that? That don't even make sense, bro.
Yeah.
That don't even make sense, man. You got a point or a precept you want to bring up?
The one you called for.
Alright, cool, hold on. There's two more verses in Ecclesiastes 8. This is verse 12. It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. So it's going to be well with us that fear Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, that are rehearsing the righteous acts. It's going to be well with us, man. Lord willing, we be of the elect. Cool. Verse 13, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High, man. Self-explanatory, man. It ain't going to be well for these guys out in the world that oh, but you guys are Israelites, yeah? You guys are Israelites. Look at what you wear, That ain't going to be well for you, bro.
Scoffers, isn't it? Yeah.
Scoffers, man. But on that point, scoffers, that goes to show you the times that we're living in. Didn't it say in 2 Peter 3 that in the last days there shall be scoffers, you know, them walking after their own lusts? That's what we're seeing right now, man. Go ahead, man.
This is Isaiah 59 and 15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey.
Oh, so that's why the demons are messing with us now. That's why we can't get ahead, or we can't advance in life, or whatever the case may be, the same manner we could have when we was in the world, right? Because he that departed from evil, what?
He that departed from evil, so okay, verse 15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey.
Right, so now you're a prey. So you come in this truth, right? And you know, the demons, they looking at you, man. Like, oh shit, he crossed over on the other line, man. Ah, man, we need to get him back, man. We need to get him back, man.
Start plotting.
You know, they start, as he said, they start plotting, man. What did Yahweh Shai say unto Simon Peter, man? Satan have desired you to sift you, man.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you come in this truth. You know, if you want to put your window up like raining, then you can.
Just a little bit.
It's not going up. Right, hold on 1 second. Yeah, you can do it now. You know, Satan is desired to sift us, man. So that's what's going on, man. You know, you got something you want to bring up, something you want to say?
I was going to finish the precept. It says, and the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment.
Right. And that's why Yahweh Shai is going to be sent back, man. Because there's no righteous judgment that's being implemented on the earth right now, man. Like, bro, you shouldn't be having man sleeping with man and thinking that shit's cool, man.
That's why it says the truth faileth, which means it's not actually upheld. Righteousness is not actually upheld right now. That's why when in Esau's system, certain things you actually notice it, Esau lets it slide. When you get into these alternative platforms and then, you know, you do your own research of certain things that Esau's allowed to slide, you then start to realize, yeah, this is the kingdom of wickedness, not of Yahweh Shai's kingdom, which will be the kingdom of the kingdom of righteousness.
That's right, man. Yeah. Because it's like, when you deep it, man, like if you really want to get ahead in this life, you gotta be wicked, man.
Yeah.
You know, like a mole will make it further than a man who fears the Lord and is actively trying to do the things that please the Heavenly Father. But a guy that basically is getting on fours for another guy and taking it up the rear, he's getting promoted at the job, and he don't even fall sick. He got the best physique, he healthy, and here it is, you're serving the Lord, doing what's required of you, rehearsing the righteous act, and you're just through, man. Well, guess what? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You know, so based off that scripture, if you go through a process of elimination, you should come to the conclusion that, oh, so the wicked is talking about the so-called white man, the Edomites. Because in the scriptures, you have 3 classes of men. You've got the sons of the power, who are the Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes. You've got the sons of men, which will be the heathen nations. And then you got the sons of the wicked, which will be the Edomites, the so-called white people. Yeah. Okay? And that's who is running the world right now. And that's why, as we read in Isaiah 59, the truth faileth, man. Alright? Go ahead, brother.
So okay, I was gonna get another preset. Let's see if I got it.
But that's why the Lord is getting ready to turn things the right side up. What's that? Isaiah 29:16, I believe. You know, surely you're turning the things upside down, shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Who's the potter? The Lord. So the Lord is getting ready to turn things upside down to right side up, man. Because this society is dysfunctional, man. The Most High is not author of confusion, man. You got someone, they'll wake up believing they're a certain gender one day, and then the next day they believe they're another gender. You know, that's confusion. The Most High is not the author of confusion. So therefore, if the Most High is not the author of confusion, but we live in a society where there's loads of confusion, then who's the author of this current society, man?
Yeah, Esau.
There you go. Right, because he is the wicked, man. And he's about to receive his judgment, man. Now you might have a friendly Edomite neighbor. Oh yeah, but you know, Sharon, she's so lovely, and you know, she looks after the kids when when I've got to go to work and, you know, do a bit of overtime, or yeah, you know, why would the Lord want to put them in slavery? Because they're fucking wicked, man. That's why. You know,
words smoother than butter, innit?
Woo, words smoother than butter, but what? But war was in his heart, man.
Go on. Yeah. Esau is using these persuasive techniques in order to, really, it's just to attract Jake, trap him, because that's what the MOTB will be for. You know, using psychological tactics as well as obviously leveraging on Jake's desires, and not just that too, but also orchestrating it. You know, the famines as well to come. You know, not being able to go to Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda as well. The typical things that, you know, Jake do day to day. You know, those livelihoods would then be shut off, and of course Esau would then force Jake into a corner. And of course 2/3 they'll then be subject to taking the MOTB. And so I've got to continue to pray that Yahweh Tazar, you know, we're kept in that hour of temptation. And that's through Yahushua, that's how we're going to be strengthened in that time, man.
That's right, man.
And ultimately that's going to be the step before Yahushua then comes in order to go further into Yahushua's kingdom, man, the establishment of it. Yeah. I was going to get Malachi 3:6.
Yeah, man.
So this is Malachi 3:6. For I am the Lord, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So of course Yahweh Hashem Yahshua's ways are already set, man. The thing is, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua also has no reason to lie also. I think when Esau Edom, he has to run his programming right now, which is of course wickedness. He is a wicked vessel. But after that period of time, the balance will come where Yahushua will come back and set things straight, man. So, of course, as the scriptures say, which is really the written word of Yahweh and Yahushua as well, what's written will happen. That's the point. So when it says, for I am the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, I change not, you got to look at his words in the same way. Where whatever's written, it will happen. You just have to wait for it, you know, as it says in Habakkuk 3:6, if I recall correctly.
I've got a precept to back that up.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 55:11, and it reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Yeah.
So what we're doing right now in this lesson is we are bringing out the words of the Lord, which, as his brother just mentioned, he's not a man that he should lie. And as the scripture just says, the words of the Heavenly Father don't go out void. So if it's written in scripture, you can bet your bottom dollar it's getting ready to come to pass. So when you're seeing Revelation 13:10, talking about he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, you can bet your bottom dollar Esau, Edom, as well as the other nations are going into captivity.
Yeah.
So when you go into the scriptures, all these other nations at some point in time in history have had the nation of Israel in captivity. So now let me ask you this, right? Considering that these other nations have had us in captivity, we're under the captivity of Esau, Edom at the moment. If we now get Esau, Edom and the other nations in captivity, is that unjust?
No.
So therefore the Heavenly Father is just. It doesn't matter whether you like the idea or not. It doesn't matter if you're an Israelite, your father's an Israelite, and your mum's an Edomite, and she's going into captivity. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? One thing I remember Elder Apostle Tahar saying years ago is that in order for you to understand the scriptures, you have to apply logic. You can't apply emotions, because if you try and interpret the scriptures from an emotional standpoint, you won't accept it. No, that's too much. No, but that's just cruel. That's unfair. We should forgive and forget. But Esau love to talk about forgive and forget, but they ain't gonna look, man. Hey, I was holding Sirach 12, and I gotta bring it out now, man. All right, let me. This is Sirach 12:10. All right, it says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." Because look, how many times, like, bro, we've all watched these movies, right? Yeah. How many times do you have Esau in a predicament where he's about to lose his life? Oh please, oh spare me, oh please, oh God, I'm sorry. And then the fucking idiot nigger, right, will actually spare his life, turn around, and Esau comes and stabs him in the neck or some shit like that, man. How many times have you seen that happen, bro? Well, so don't go on. What were you gonna say? Go on.
I'll say it's a lot, isn't it? Because, you know, vessels onto dishonor, vessels onto honor as well. Because Jacob has that natural programming within them to be merciful too, man. But of course, Esau being wicked, vessel of dishonor as well, he will do that and he will basically betray your trust. You know, that's why, you know, as you brought out, never trust thine enemy, because that as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Man.
That's right, man.
You know,
Because
it just keeps growing.
Yeah, come on. Because you see, Esau knows that we're compassionate people, man. How does he know that? I mean, bro, like
There's a diligent search, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, perfect example is like, you know, you grow up around Edomites, you work amongst Edomites, but a couple hundred years ago, in your past life, they was castrating you, bro. They was literally dismantling your body in half by way of stretching you out and feeding you to alligators, using your skin as you know, for shoes and for bags and all of that. But now, all of a sudden, oh, they're changed now. Oh, Sharon, yeah, she's such a good woman. Oh, Barry, yeah, he's such a good man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
As iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Okay?
Come on.
So what Esau, Edom has got coming for him is completely justified, man. There's nothing wicked, there's nothing wrong about what the Lord is getting ready to do with Esau, Edom, man. Because he 100% deserves it. You remember, he messed with the apple of the Most High's eye, man. Hey, what's that? Zephaniah 1:15. He helped forward our affliction, man.
Yeah.
The Most High done already punished us for our sins and our iniquities, man. But he forwarded it. He compounded it.
Okay.
Right? Go ahead, brother.
This is Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Does that sound unjust? To Esau it might, even though it's completely just.
Correct.
You know, it's not it's but nothing. All right, your forefathers enslaved us, man. Which to get deeper, you are your forefathers, man.
Yeah.
That's why, to back that scripture up,
Correct.
when you go to Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. Because you see, your children represents you in your future life, and then your fathers represent you in your past life.
Yeah.
Right? So I'll read it again. Isaiah 14 and 21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. You know, and even when you think about in America, you got that place in America, right? You know, they used to show it a lot on the, like if you watch Disney Channel back in the day and whatnot, where you got
California.
I don't know where it is, but you know, you got that like them rocks and them mountains, and it's
Beverly
got them
Hills?
faces. But it's got like them faces, man.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, you brothers that maybe tune in from America, you may know, even just like, it's that kind of general knowledge kind of thing. But they ain't gonna fill the world with cities no more, man.
No.
Statues and all of those things. And because they're getting ready to be brought back in their true estate, which is the basest of men.
Yeah.
You know, if you go on the Google search right now and you type in a woodwose, alright, that's the state that Esau is getting ready to go back to, man. Just the hairy, dirty, scruffy, smelly guy. And you know, when you go to the book of Job 30, it says among the bushes they braid. What does it mean to braid? Woo, 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 woo. But you see, they're the same guys that like to compare us to beasts. You want to call us monkeys, we're 3/5 of a man. Why the fuck are you braying then? Can you answer that, Esau? Come on, man. You got a point you want to make, or priest? Oh, that's it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to find the location.
It's alright.
It's called Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount
Show
Rushmore.
the picture on the camera, Baba Kishar.
It says it right. You can see that picture right
That's
there.
Mount Rushmore right there, man. They ain't gonna be able to fill the what do you call it, man? Fill the face of the world with cities anymore, man. They ain't gonna be able to put their faces all over the place. You know, show their you know, you got that statue. Was it Theodore Roosevelt? Where you had the Southern Kingdom on one side of the horse, and then the Northern Kingdom brother on the other side of the horse, and then the Edomite on the horse, which the horse represents power. And you know, they ain't gonna be able to walk so proudly in the earth like they've been able to do all this time, man.
Yeah.
You know, But that's because the Lord is a just power, man.
And those stones as well, those faces upon the stones of Mount Rushmore, it's a mountain. That's also a way of idolizing men as well. People just coming there for whatever commemoration, if they understand the history and whatnot. But that all that's going to be done away in Yahushua's kingdom, man. Clearing up the mountains, clean that all up, all the idolatry that's going on, all the idols that exist, all that's going to be cleaned up. First of all, nuclear missiles in America, and then all around the world, that's going to be cleared up anyways, man. You can't have no idols when you're supposed to be worshipping Yahweh, Yahushua in our kingdom.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
That's why, based off that point, man, if you go to the book of Isaiah 2, and let me start at 17, right? This is, in fact, hold on. I'll jump down to let me start at 20. Isaiah 2 and 20. In that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth, man. So these guys are gonna abolish all their idols, whether it be money, whether it be these statues, these false deities that they praise and they reverence. Right? They're getting ready to give that all up, to go into the what? To go into the clefts of the rocks, and basically, they're gonna try and
Still by the bunkers.
what does the scripture? Yeah, exactly. The bunkers. What does the scripture say? Though they dig into hell, yet oh man, how did that scripture go, man? Though they dig into hell, man, because they're gonna try and what do they call it? An excavation.
Yeah,
I believe when
I've
you
got it
try
right
and go
here.
dig under, go and bring it up, man.
This is Amos 9 and 2. Though they dig into hell, hence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, hence or thence will I bring them down.
So yeah, it doesn't matter how deep down you dig into the earth, how high you try and stay above ground zero,
Space stations.
space stations. That don't matter, man. The Lord is getting ready to sweep up the wicked of this world, man.
Go on.
You're gonna get swept with the besom of destruction,
Yeah.
and that is a completely righteous and just thing that the Lord is about to do.
Yeah. Akim have had dreams as well over the past few years where I think a certain brother, can't remember his name, but he had a dream where we were coming down from the chariots, but then in order to gather Esau Edom, we went through the stone, we went through the soul, down to the bunkers, and then I think this brother as well, he also described the appearance of the body. It was kind of it was like a, I don't know how to describe. He described it as more shiny and glowing, like the aura was
What
there.
I was gonna say? Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan. Or like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
for younger brothers as well, Dragon Ball Z. That aura was there. But the point is, they phased through the soul, and then they caught Esau with whatever robotic soldiers that they had down there as well. But it was all demolished, man. That's the point. So that was just a little short dream of his, but it's also an inkling of what can happen in the kingdom as well. Wherever Esau may be at, because I heard that New Zealand is also another place where they want to, locate to, the higher ups, of course, and then certain other locations too. And whatever bunkers are in America, those are going to be demolished anyway. Because remember, with that amount of missiles, mentioned in Joel 2 as well, that's going to come upon America, those bunkers aren't going to be intact by the time all those missiles hit America, man. But yeah, that's going to be part of the righteous judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
You're dealing with an overkill, man. In Revelation 9 and 16, it talks about how, John the Revelator, he heard the number of them, the horsemen, right?
Yeah,
representing the nuclear missiles. And what was the number, man? 200,000. That's 200 million warheads, bro.
Yeah,
that's about to pelt down on America. Now, Russia have stated that all it would take is 2 Satan 2 missiles, and that's America through. Just 2. So what's 200 million gonna do? But you think that you can create your excavation in America and somehow, oh man, Lucky my phone's on do not disturb. I'm getting a phone call right now, but
it's still
all good.
recording, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Okay,
I thought it stopped.
cool.
So good thing, man. But
That's
somehow you think that your nuclear bunker in America that's about to be decimated with 200 billion warheads is gonna survive, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Delusion.
But you just took the words out of my mouth.
What you're thinking?
I literally, it's on the tongue and you said it, man.
Go on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, believing in false things, because you know how Esau always operates, man. You know, always saying, "Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? If we logically do it this way, we should get this outcome." But the thing is, in the spirit as well, you know, as I say, as the scriptures say, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. Esau doesn't believe in the evidence of things unseen
He's a carnal man.
Exactly, lacks faith. He lacks faith. So of course, the things that he would do would, of course, it will be without faith, and essentially things that are without faith, they ultimately will lead to destruction. They will be demolished.
That's why Esau got to accomplish a diligent search, man, as it says in Psalm 64. You know, like Esau, he don't just read the Bible. He reads the Bible, then he goes sends his archaeologists out there. Oh yeah, go try and see if you can see where Noah's Ark is. Or go try and see if you can find Lot's wife, or go and see if that region, because he is a carnal man. He can't receive the things of the spirit, man. So Esau Edom has to accomplish that diligent search. You know, as well as us, like it's just like we don't need no genealogy to prove that we're Israelites. Esau will make you go on ancestry.com and all of that crap, right? Romans 8:16 says what? The spirit beareth witness that we're the children of the Most High, man. If you come into this thing and you know, you're enthralled by this truth, you actively want to engage in it, you know, you want to present your body as a living sacrifice, man, that shows that you are an Israelite, man. Because the first sign of an Edomite is they're not God-fearing, man. Edomites do not fear the Most High. They don't believe there's a power out there. They trust in science. That's Esau Edom, a carnal man. So you can have a so-called white brother in the camp, but I ain't an Edomite.
Nope.
You got to test the spirit, man. You got to go by the spirit. You know.
Yeah, man. You got speckled birds out there which may look like heathens, but are actually Jake as well. I remember also back in secondary school too. There was actually an Edomite looking Jake, of which he was quite secluded to himself. You know, he didn't really like to hang around Edomites like that, but he liked to hang around, you know, Latin tribe and Southern tribe as well. You know, but of course, you know, when you observe the spirit, because now that I've entered this truth, I then realize, oh, this guy's actually a speckled bird, man. That's why, you know, he mingles a lot with Jake. He may look like Edomite, but even he himself, he don't like to hang around Edomites typically, man. So
that's why, hey, what does Elder Malcolm say when he opens up his videos? You know, he talks about the speckled bird that look like the heathen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Go on.
I big up that brother, man. Hey.
You're adding Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, but you're adding the speckled bird as well, man.
That's it, man.
You know, but yeah,
you say that look like the heathen, man. Meaning you're going to have Israelites in this thing that they could, you know, straight up look like a so-called white man. They can look like a Moabite. They can look like you know, an Elamite, whatever the case may be. But really, their spirit is of an Israelite, man.
I've got the speckled bird scripture here.
Can't.
This is Jeremiah 12:9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour.
And that's why you can't have a term like BHI, man. Really, BHI, Black Hebrew Israelite, that's a derogatory term. Because not every Hebrew Israelite is going to look like John Schaff, like Elder Apostle Gabar says from time to time, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We're likened onto a speckled bird. You know, what does it say? There's the scripture that talks about Ephraim. Ephraim is like a cake unturned, man. You know? You keep it on just one side, and that one side is going to be lighter, and the other side is going to be darker, man. But that goes to show you that hey, man, you know, the scriptures say how, you know, we're going to be scattered amongst all nations, man. And as you know, Israelite men, we love women, man. So
Go on.
naturally, if you scatter around, let's say you scatter around Moabites, man. You get you a Moabite chick, you have a child with it, it's a son.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna have those Moabite phenotypes, right? Let's say he grows up. Now, he also impregnates a Moabite chick. Well, by the second generation, he ain't even looking like an Israelite no more.
Yeah.
More often than not. But guess what? He's an Israelite, man.
Yeah.
You know, I got a neighbor. You know, and look, man, the father's a Jake. Right? He a West Indian, right? Benjamite. But he's like a light-skinned Jake. And his wife's an Edomite. And they got 3 children. And I grew up with them, right? And all of the children have so-called white skin. But they're all Jakes.
Yeah.
They're all Israelites. The mum ain't in it. The mum's a heathen, but the children are Israelites. Because you were of your father. Alright?
Yeah.
But
Right there, man.
I just want to bring this precept up based on the point where you was talking about that brother that had the dream of
What,
you know,
carrying
going
Esau?
underneath.
Yeah.
You know. So this is Jeremiah 16 and 16. It says, "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they that hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and they shall hunt them, from every mountain and from every hill and from out of the holes of the rocks." You see, so just to back up that brother's dream, because you know, when you read what Joel 2, also in the book of Acts chapter 2, I believe it is as well, it says how our young men and old men and daughters shall dream dreams, and you know, so, and the thing is, it's not only these dreams are not only privy to Israelites, man. You got heathens that are having these dreams as well. You know, the Most High Spirit is prevalent on the earth right now, man.
Yeah.
This is why the Lord is going to be completely justified in bringing forth the condemnation that the world is about to experience, because the gospel has gone up. Hold Matthew 24 and 14, Baba Kashra. This gospel has gone out, man. People know who we are. You know, I did a lesson earlier today saying, what was the title of that lesson, man? Damn. See, hey, being in this flesh, man. I did it this morning. I don't remember what I titled it. I don't think we're not having an impact on the world, man. Because you can be a brother where your video says 0 views. And hey, look, I've seen certain videos of mine. It was saying it got 0 views but 2 likes. How can I have 2 likes if no one has seen it?
Esau's messing.
Esau's playing with the numbers, man. Because look, let me say one thing, Ratazar. The numbers don't lie.
No.
Right? So someone is lying, because you can't have brothers out here, one man getting 0 views, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 views, right? Now, in when it comes to the truth, like you get 1,000 views on a video, that's a fairly that's like alright, like that's kind of gone up. But really, in the grand scheme of things, in the YouTube world, 1,000 views ain't shit.
No, it's not.
So you have a music video, right, that will drop. Let's say it's been out a week and it's already in the 1 million plus. Everyone knows that song. But guess what? You're dealing with guys that are apparently only getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 views, 1,000 views, 2,000 views there, 3,000 views there. But somehow the whole world knows who the Israelites are. Someone is fucking lying, man.
They're suppressing it, man.
Someone is lying, and that is Esau, because that's who Esau is. Job 13 and 4. For you are forgers of lies and you are physicians of no value, man. The numbers don't lie. So someone is lying, man. And that's not the numbers, that's Esau. It doesn't make sense for man to get 3, 4, 5, 6 views, 1,000 views, but the whole world knows about us. How does that work?
Yeah. God.
Bring it up, Baba Kashar.
This is Matthew 24 and 14. "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come."
There you go. This gospel is being preached throughout the whole world, man. And our elders didn't have to get on no plane for this gospel to be preached, man. It went out by way of the unicorn, man. The internet. Psalms 19 gets all into that, man. That's the internet scripture right there. All right,
God.
you got GMS Nigeria, you got GMS Jamaica, you got GMS Italia,
Yeah.
you got GMS Australia, man.
Yeah.
That's all on the other side of the world,
All the corners, man.
you know.
Mm.
So you can't talk about, oh, but I didn't know, or oh, I didn't hear about the truth, bro. If you have an internet connection, chances are at some point in your life
Yeah.
you ran across the videos, man.
Bro got recommended it as well off the whim, which is through the spirit, you know. Jake casually just coming across the video, got it recommended. They make you know, it could be something that they've been watching, something religious, you know, based on the church or some topic, and eventually you just see a GMS Brothers video there get recommended, and then, you know, bro may just come into the truth through that as well.
Or not.
Yeah, or not.
You know, you could
Yeah,
look
just
at,
to mark them.
Yeah, there you go. You know, and that's the hey, man. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. The Lord brings certain men into this, just so that they can be worthy of more judgment, man.
Yeah.
Because you know, Luke 12 and 47, around 47, talks about, you know, how he that knew his Lord's will and didn't do it shall be beaten with many stripes, man.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like the Lord sees it as like you knew better, man. Like think about it like, in your household and that. Like let's see, you know, you got a brother and that,
Yeah.
and you both do something that you shouldn't have done, and you might get more licks than your brother when really it was your brother that did it. But your mum's looking at you like, yeah, but you should have known better. That's why Judah's the head tribe, right? That's why Judah's the most jacked up tribe out of all the 12, man. Because the Most High is looking at Yahweh like, but you should have known better, bro.
Yeah, you're the leader, man.
You're the leader. Everyone's following after you, bro. That's why Judah's the most jacked up. Because you was to lead the way, but you've led everyone down the path of destruction. Therefore, I'm coming on to you the most.
Yeah.
But again, that's just. Much is given, much is required.
Yeah.
You know, you go all the way back to Genesis 40:49. It talks about how the scepter shall not depart from Judah, man. The scepter represents, you know, rulership, sovereignty. All right, but Judah has led all the tribes astray, man. You know, that's why the Most High come down on Judah hard, man. You know.
Go on. Yeah, man. Let's go.
If you know, go to the 2 Thessalonians chapter 1
Yeah.
and verse 6, Babu Kashar. Because look, man, yeah, like we're you know, we're going through it now. We're jacked up now, but it's not gonna be like this forever, man. And again, to prove that the Lord is just, understanding why we're in this position. We're in this position because of our sins. You know, what did Micah say? Micah 7:9. He said, "Well, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, for I have sinned against him." So again, like as I mentioned at the start of this video, it's about holding yourself accountable. Like, no, I fucked up. Maybe I'm going through this situation because of something I did. Because the Lord is not unjust. He's not just going to jack you up for the sake of jacking you up. The Most High wants to destroy Esau and his wicked kingdom, but he can't just do that. He has to have a reason why.
Cool.
That's why, you know, you reach onto, when you go to Jeremiah 50, it talks about how Babylon's sins have reached unto the heavens, man. We would have healed Babylon, you know, but basically their wickedness is too far up, man. You know, so now the ferociousness of the judgment that's getting ready to happen is going to be completely justified, man.
Cool.
You can't say the Most High is evil.
Yeah, the Most High is just let Esau, you know, just keep adding wickedness upon wickedness upon wickedness until it hits that final threshold where he's like, okay, he tells Yahushua it's time now. And you know, that's when the angels gonna be coming down, chariots gonna be coming down, people gonna be bugging out at their peak when they start seeing the chariots. And of course,
men's hearts failing them for fear.
Precisely, yeah. Seeing things, apparitions as well. That's during Jacob's trouble, prior to Yahushua coming. Even when Yahushua comes as well, from the fear, the spirit of fear that people are gonna feel as well on earth, they're gonna be fainting too, man. Imagine seeing the chariot up close, and imagine seeing angels as well, man.
Imagine seeing Leviathan.
That's another thing too, you know.
Godzilla! Because they ain't gonna know it's Leviathan. Godzilla!
He actually exists.
He's real! And then a man just goes on his back and his spirit's in the air. Because he was so scared that his spirit just had to depart.
Yeah, he gave up the flesh, man. You know.
Gave up the ghost, man.
Yeah. That's the right.
Like that's really what's getting ready to happen, man. And you know what? We're having a joke about it now, but that's cool. Are we wicked for that? No. It says in Job 5:22 that at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, man.
Yeah.
So like and Isaiah 33:18, thine heart shall meditate terror. So we're not unrighteous because we're laughing at you. I mean, you guys, you laughed at our downfall, man.
Yeah.
You still laughing at us? Oh, look at them niggas talking about rapping and shooting each other. And look at them. They're doing the job for us. We got them killing each other on autopilot.
Slime, man.
We didn't even have to fucking do it, man, even inch. Esau ain't got to come in the hood and shoot up the block, man. Niggas are doing it for him.
They'll do it themselves.
He got niggas killing each other on autopilot, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's what Esau's gonna get, man.
That's what we gonna get, man. This devil don't even... And you know, man, it's so funny, man. This devil does not have a clue, man. Because, you know, Psalms 14. This fool have said in his heart, there is no God.
Yeah.
I remember, hey, look, Rassazan, I watched the video, right? Of this Edomite dude. He was driving, it was raining like this. And he was driving, he was recording, the phone was kind of in the air. So I think he had like a pan roof or something, you know, the roof of the car. So you could see the sky, right? But it was dark like this. And he was driving and he said, if God is real, lightning will strike in 3, 2, 1. And then guess what? Boom. He struck. And he's like, uh-oh. He said something like uh-oh, or some shit, man. But you guys are going to get ready to know that you're going to know who Al-Shadia is, man. That terrible demon-like power. Yeah, man. You're coming back full effect. Okay?
Yeah, he's going to come back, man. It's like, I was going to get something, because I feel Wisdom of Solomon 3 or 2, it talks about the reasoning of the ungodly.
Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah, that's true. So it says here, actually I gotta get the key precepts.
Hey man, that Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, man. If you want to know the mind of your oppressors, the mind of this devil and how they think, read Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, man. Read it in the KJV, read it in the GNT, man. And boy, try not to kick down your Edomite's neighbor's door, man. You go for these motherfuckers, man. You know, that goes to show you, man. That goes to show you, man.
So it says here, so like, this is Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 10. This is the reasoning of the wicked. It says that let us oppress the poor righteous man, let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient grey hairs of the aged. And it also says here,
yeah, man, because like, bro, the same way Esau was working that young man in the field is the same way he was working the old head, man. No respect of persons, man. Well, guess what? The Most High ain't a respect of a person.
No.
You think he's gonna care that, oh, you got gout or diabetes, or you're overweight, or you're old, you can't run, then oh yeah, I'll have mercy on that. No, man. No, man, because you're gonna be met with the same measure that you gave us, man, and worse. The scriptures say recompense unto them double, man. But we ain't gonna be on your fruitcake nonsense and butt breaking and all of that, man. We're gonna deal with you in righteousness, but we're also gonna have spiritual power, man.
Yeah.
So you devils are through.
Make one day feel like 1,000 days or even more.
But that's the thing. On that point, the scriptures talk about how the Most High is speeding up the times for the elect's sake. But guess what? When we're in the kingdom, He's gonna slow down that time. So that one day, you know, in 2 Peter 3:8 talks about how one day is as 1,000 years. Well, guess what? That one day of slavery is gonna feel like 1,000 years. Yeah. You're gonna be waiting for the Sabbath, man. You're gonna be the Sabbath is gonna be like Christmas in the kingdom to these devils, man. Oh, thank God, the Sabbath is in.
You will be celebrating,
and they won't even be able to enjoy the Sabbath because you're gonna be spending the Sabbath.
Back aching, broken bones, crawling, pain just always imminent, man.
I mean, guess what?
Ongoing.
They're gonna see that sun go down, you know, And then it's gonna be the new, you know, and then, oh shit, it's the new day now.
Yeah,
And you're gonna see an Israelite coming, or you know, you're gonna see you're just gonna see some fringes, man. You're just gonna give up the spirit.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, no. Right, the first few days of the kingdom, man.
Oh shit.
You just go hardcore on them, and obviously the day after the Sabbath, it's like, yeah, they're gonna give up easily, man. And it's not as if they got a strong spirit like Jake, anyways, man. You know, Prince of the power.
Man.
Prince of the power.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I brought out earlier Genesis 4 and 13, man. They're gonna be in the same spirit as their forefather Cain, which is what did he say? My judgment is greater than I can bear, man. You Edomites are bitch made, man. That's why, lack of female, you specialize in your mind games, your deceitfulness, your manipulation, which is what a woman does.
Yeah.
Because you know that physically you ain't got it like that. Well, that's why Edomites, they got into the gym and they gotta get on the juice, man. You know, the steroids and that.
Yeah.
Jake ain't really gotta try hard to obtain that physique, man.
Come
So you Edomites ain't built like that, man. You ain't built like that, man.
So of course they're gonna suffer a lot in the kingdom, man. That's really the point. And obviously that will be the balance. You know, going back to the top of the lesson, that the Most High has a just power, because He's allowed Esau Edom to have his portion of time in His kingdom. Okay, you know, you can have your rulership, not even just one time as well. You know, you got the Roman Empire, you know, the Greeks as well. So he's allowed Esau to have his time, you know, to execute his wickedness. But then after that, it's going to be flipped over, where, you know, in Yahushua's kingdom, okay, he's going to be in the bottom now. And of course, Jacob is going to enjoy far more than Esau was ever supposed to enjoy in his kingdom. Because Esau thinks he's got it now, you know, able to sit in these mansions and, you know, sit down with wine. But us, we're going to have new bodies. We're going to have access to planets. We're going to have access to chariots, of which don't just stay in one state, but they can change anytime you want. And it's in sync with your spirit as well, as it says in Ezekiel chapter 1. Yeah. And there's going to be a whole lot of things Yahushua is going to introduce to us in the kingdom as well, of which we haven't even thought about, dreamed about, or even aware about, really. You know, so yeah.
Hey, man, you know, cause when you said that, this came into my mind, man. You know, cause you know in Ezekiel 1 it talks about how the chariot was in sync with the spirit of the angel that was in there, man. Look, that's taking you brothers that drive, that's taking cruise control to the next level, man. You know what cruise control is like? Let's say you're on the motorway, right?
Yeah.
You press some buttons and then you want to keep the cruising speed at 70, and then you don't have to press the accelerator, you don't have to press the brake. The car will do it all for you. When there's a car in front of you, it will slow down for you.
That's good.
But if the chariot's going to be in the same spirit as the person occupying the chariot, that's cruise control to another level, man.
Come on.
Like, I have not seen, ears have not heard the things which the Heavenly Father prepared for those that wait for Him, man.
Yeah. You know, just like the way it says in Revelation 13 and 19, here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Because we're waiting to be justified in that time in order to execute judgment upon these heathens as well, man. Because, you know, that's what Yahweh Shem Yahshua will use. He will use the elect in order to execute judgment too in that time. You know, where, you know, you're going to be seeing a random Edomite get beaten. You know, next day, he might be traded for another brother as well, and then he gets beaten again. And, you know, there's going to be that he's going to endure through that flipping slave trade as well, man. You know, when one brother's done with him, you know, get chucked to another brother, and
if he even makes it to the other brother, bro, he might have to put his spirit back in, cause he's gonna be so jacked up, man.
Come on.
We're gonna have fun with that spiritual power, man.
Of course.
You know, you got 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, Baba Kushar. Like, we're gonna have fun messing with you devils, man. You know, because you had a blast, man, when it came to you know, forwarding our affliction, man.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Oh, but that's not fair. God, that's not fair. Esau's changed now. That's not what the scripture said.
Yeah.
See, once again, you can't apply emotions when you're trying to understand the scriptures. It has to be logic. Read it again.
This is 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing. Seeing it is a righteous
thing. A wicked thing?
Nope. Seeing it is a righteous
An
thing.
evil thing?
Nah. This is a... Yeah, seeing it as a righteous thing. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, according to the standards of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it's a righteous thing with the Most High, Yahweh, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Yeah, so of course the Edomites have been the main people who have been troubling us the whole time. Now, of course, heathens as well, they've been doing it as well, but the thing is, our enemies, our main point of our main enemy is Esau, Edom. You know, and then obviously after that, you know, you got Ishmael and then all the other nations as well. But they will receive the same trouble that they brought upon us as well. Of course, in the kingdom, again, will be justified to execute judgment upon them, man, which will be righteousness in Yahweh Shem Yahshua's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Based on that, man, we can hold I'll get. This is Psalms 149, and I will start at verse 4. I'll start at verse 3. It says, "Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation." Alright, because we're considered the meek right now, man. We're in this, you know, lower state. Scriptures say what? To be thou art patient when you're changed to a lower state. Well, we're in a lower state and we ain't denying it, man.
Yeah.
You know, it says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds." And why are we going to be singing aloud upon our beds? Because we ain't going to be in captivity anymore. We're going to be ruling over the heathen. You know, what does it say in Psalms 2? "Ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance."
Yeah,
We ain't going to have no alarm clock that we wake up to. We you know, our women are going to be in order.
Yeah.
You know, all these things, man. All right, it says in verse 6, "Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand," and that's literal, "to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord." Right, man. This is the honor that we have as the saints of the Most High, man. We're gonna be binding their kings with chains and nobles with fetters of iron, man. That's Revelation 13 and 10 right there. "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." And we read in 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6 that it is a righteous thing to recompense tribulation unto those that trouble you, man. Hold Ecclesiasticus 25 and 7, Baba Kushar. But there's nothing wicked, man. You know, some Edomite chick I used to work with, man. She, you know, she used to ask me, "Oh, why would you want destruction to happen? Why would you want war to take place?" Well, that's the only way I get to rule over you heathens, man. Lord willing, you know, we be of the elect. That's the only way righteousness gets to be restored. Non-GMO food. I can have children and I don't have to worry that they're going to be taught that you can be whatever you want to be. Right? You know, you can be happy. If you know, you know. Okay? I don't have to slave a job anymore. I ain't gonna go to work and act like I fucking like you people, man. You know? You got that?
Yeah,
no, 25 and 7.
Oh, 25.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Cool. 25 and 7.
We're not the one that's crazy, man. We're the ones that are actually thinking correctly. We're the ones with our heads screwed. Hey, man, Shalom, Salakia, man.
Part 2.
Yeah, because, you know, my phone ran out of space. So I had to delete some stuff. But yeah,
yeah, Salakia, yeah. You said Ecclesiasticus,
So yeah, we're about to finish up anyway, man. But you know, we'll put the 2 videos together before we upload it, man. But yeah, Salakia, man, Salakia. Sirach 25 and 7.
Yeah. This is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and 7. "There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy."
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies, man.
Yeah.
And that's just right there. That's righteous right there. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You know, with the amount Esau has had his foot up our asses sideways, man. Like the you know, to see Esau's kingdom go down, that's a sweet sight to us, man.
Yeah.
That you know, that's something that, hey, man, all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, man.
Come.
We're actually in the times of which we're seeing the downfall of our enemies, man. You know, and that's completely just. It's not wicked. When you really look into how Esau Edom has gone about himself and how he's treated the nation of Israel, you know, there's nothing wrong with the way Esau Edom's gonna be taken out, man. Alright?
Let's see.
Yeah, man. This is the book of Psalms chapter 34 and verse 8, and it reads, "O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him." You know? So we're tasting and we're seeing that the Lord is good. Because even like, you know, the funny thing is the Spirit took this video completely another direction, man. Because, you know, when I, you know, came up with the title, "The Lord is a Just Power," I was really pertaining it more to the fact that, like, you know, brothers, you know, we catch hell in this truth, but amongst that hell, we catch heaven too. Do you know what I mean? If you know how to look for it.
Yeah.
But the Lord had it to where, yo, man, we had to cut up Esau, man. We had to cut up Esau, man. But we're tasting and we're seeing that the Lord is good, man. So we just got to endure until the end, and Lord willing, we'll be saved.
Yeah.
All right?
Got a precept as well.
Come on.
This is Proverbs 11:1. The false balance is abomination to the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but a just way is his delight.
You see, if the Lord had it to where we was in rulership from the get-go, the other nation didn't have their time over us and things of that nature, that would be an unjust balance. You know, it's like as our elders used to say, I think it might have been Elder High Priest Aria, maybe Elder High Priest Aikwa, brothers can correct me. You know, in order for us to appreciate righteousness, we had to go through the wickedness, man. And then also, you other nations can't talk about, well, these Israelites have just been ruling over us for eternity and we haven't had our time to rule. Yes, you have.
Yep.
Yes, you have. So that's the just balance, man. That's the just balance right there. Okay.
Calm. And in the macro level as well, you know, sometimes the Most High, obviously, as we also go through this hell too, you know, there'll still be moments where the Most High eases up as well. It's like, okay, you know, let him heal for a little bit, and then, you know, after having that little period of slight rest, which is still going through hell anyways, but, you know, you then it's just part of that balance in the micro sense, you know. But in the grand scheme of things, the balance will then come in Yahweh's kingdom, where we can actually rest, because the scripture says in Micah 2:10, this is not your rest.
That's right.
So of course, in general, despite us having our moments here where, you know, we may have a smile here and there, you know, at the end of the day, the other part of the weight will be in Yahweh's kingdom, man. So that's just the point right there.
That's right, man. I think we're going to close out on this scripture. At least you've got another one. This is 1 Corinthians 10:13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. But with the temptation, also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it, man. So really, like, through the hell we catch, the tribulation we catch, the Most High always provides a way out, man. But it's about you have that faith, and are you tuned into the Spirit to be able to navigate the path of the way out that the Most High set you, man. So, you know, it's about navigating through the Spirit, man. You know, we're not like Esau Edom, where we just deal with the flesh, man. We're spiritual men. And you few sincere sisters as well, man. So it's about, like, you know, when we're in the time of Jacob's trouble, we're gonna have to, the way the elect are gonna make it out of Jacob's trouble is that they're gonna be guided by the Holy Spirit, man.
heightened intuition. Well, heightened spiritual intuition, man. When the
That's
Spirit
right.
says, do this, you do it. When it says, do that, you do that. You know, don't do this, don't do that. It'll be like having a voice in it. Not literally, obviously, certain brothers with how they experience the thing.
That's the thing about interpreting spiritual messages. Every brother interprets spiritual messages different. You know, like you have like clairvoyance, claircognizance, or I forget the names, man.
I don't even know clairvoyance.
But you know, like certain brothers receive that spiritual download as a thought that just pops in their head.
Yeah.
Certain brothers may get an image in their mind's eye, you know, the pineal gland. Certain brothers may get a physical sensation, a smell.
Yeah.
May hear a voice. So,
Shiver.
you know, but end of the day, the elect are gonna know that, okay, this is the Holy Spirit, man. You know, there was a brother, I think it was Jerame actually, he had a dream where he was being guided by an angel out of an, to escape. And I believe he said the way he knew it was an angel and where to go was that like he would feel like a breeze. So like if he needs to go right, he'd feel like go right, and if he needs to go left,
Slight
you
touch.
know, like so we're gonna be privy to these spiritual messages, and again, we're spiritual people, so we're gonna understand it, man. It's not gonna be like, oh, but how am I gonna but how about look, man. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not onto thine own understanding, man. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Alright, we ain't gotta have all the answers. We have 100% truth in terms of doctrine, yes, but the scriptures also say how we will know in part and prophesy in part, man.
Yeah.
So that's just what it is, man.
Okay.
You know, you got any closing statements you wanna say?
Yeah, that's really the point, man. At the end of the day, faith is what's required. And of course, through faith, that's how we're going to be guided ultimately. You know, of course, faith and the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua guiding us, you know, during Jacob's trouble, you know, from the peak, of course, to the point of salvation, which is after that as well.
That's right,
Yeah,
man.
that's it. Yeah.
That's right, man. So yeah, man, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kodash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great
Double honors.
Millstone who rule well and taught us this 100% truth. Salutations to the 144 doing this work in all truth, honor, and sincerity. And shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children who believe in
Shalom.
this word being taught unto them, man. Until next time, we say shalom.
Shalom.